special tourist visa is probably new hope for you guys who is a foreigner and want to come to Thailand. You can travel in Thailand for the longest one for 270 days. If you want to know more about this detail, please watch until the end. สวัสดีค่ะ It's me Teya Suchira. If you want to know more about Thailand, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you will not miss anything about my country. Well, I have a new hope for you who want to come here. We have new idea and it's called STV. Oh, STV is a special tourist visa. So this is a plan that they think like, oh, maybe we should do this visa. Many of you guys also mentioned like, if you are allow us to come here only 30 days, how could we travel? Because we have to spend like 14 days quarantine and another 14 days is already finished. Okay, so they consider to have the 90 days visa, and also plus you can extend it for 3 times, so it's like 90 totally for 270 days. So if STV passed and approved by the government, it seems like this plan for myself, I'm quite agree, because they're not quite strict like what I talk about Phuket model. Why I say like they're not strict? Because they want people to come here and then they can travel anywhere. Sounds good, right? Not just like, oh, you stay in Phuket, you only stay in Phuket, and this one is just like you do a quarantine and after that you can travel. But I heard that some people still discuss like, oh, if they want to go to another town, they have to do 7 days quarantine. Again, as I mentioned with you in the last video about, going out of the area, you need to have another 7 days quarantine. For me, I disagree because, they should treat tourists as same as Thai people, which it means like once when Thai nationality come back to Thailand, they have to do state quarantine, which is provided by a government for 14 days, and after that they can go home. So why not? I think the tourists can do that too, because after they stay for 14 days, why do they have to do another 7 days quarantine before they go somewhere else? I think it's a little bit too much, but they probably have good reason, and I don't know enough about that. When we say we open the country, please remember that we will not open the country for everyone. Not for everyone, I mean at the beginning, okay? I would love to welcome you all to Thailand, but they have to consider by the low-risk countries. So it could be countries or it could be some cities. For example, like in Asia, like Cambodia or Taiwan or some cities of China, something like that. So this one is just like an idea, but they definitely wanted to consider to have a low-risk country to come first. So if you're ready to come here, but you live in USA, for example, for my personal, I don't think you will be allowed to come to Thailand as the first group, because they want to make everybody to be confident first. So at the beginning, they wanted to play safe. So it means that they would just like the door, you don't open like totally open the door, but slightly open, and then once when they try, and then more tourists come more and more, I'm sure they would find the better way how to take you all to come to Thailand. So after that, probably the second group, the third group, and later or next year, I believe that everybody can come here, but they are trying to just make sure that Thai local understand about, Thailand need tourists, especially in the destination that they really relied on the foreigner tourists, especially Phuket. Because people in Phuket, they have a business about tourism for like 90 to 94% of the business in Phuket. It's just more like a tourism and only foreigners. But however, at the moment, when the foreigners are not allowed to come here yet, it seems like a government is trying to fight, fight a lot, and then they promote a lot of campaign for local Thai people to travel. So they give a lot of discount, especially hotel and the flight ticket at the moment. It is like heaven for anybody who can travel. One, they have money, and two, they have time. Even though the government promote Thai people to travel because we have to focus to domestic tourists first before we started to let the tourists from another country to come here. So it seems like it doesn't really help much. It's just because people have to work during the week and then they can travel only on a weekend. So it seems like income is a little bit more on the weekend, and then during the week they don't have many people travel because they have to work. So right now the government also like thinking of what to do. Maybe we should make like a long holiday again. Just because of the last week on the 4th until 7th of September, Thailand, we have like a long holiday, and many cities in Thailand can make a lot of money. They travel to everywhere, especially like something about culture, travel like culture, like nature. And if some of you follow me, my Instagram, you probably could see that I upload a lot of story of when I see Thai people travel in Thailand. It's so beautiful. And I'm so jealous. I want to go everywhere, especially, 5-star hotel, 4-star hotels, or any hotel almost everywhere. They give a lot of discount. Food is cheaper. So right now, even Phuket, a lot of Thai people starting to travel. So usually Phuket right now, we usually have like 4,000 to 6,000 people. But during that long weekend, each day they got like more than 10,000 Thai people travel to Phuket. So congratulations. But however, it still like doesn't really help a lot. Phuket still like need a lot of tourists, especially foreigner. Unfortunately, in the past time, Phuket just rely on foreigner more than Thai. It's just because of the Phuket is like top destination in the world. So it seems like so many people want to come here. Of course, that's why everything is like more expensive than anywhere else in Thailand. But right now, Phuket is a lot of discount. For example, like 5-star hotel, from usually they sell like one night for 8,000 baht. Right now they give a discount even less than 1,000 baht. And pool villa, they give a discount pool villa for like 1,999 baht. Oh my God. I want to go. And also a few days ago, we heard that people from Phuket started to have some VIP. Well, probably not VIP, but they are like for French people. They fly by a private jet to come to Phuket, and then they also stay for alternative state quarantine in a hotel. Everything just do exactly like a process that they planned, like checking and only stay staff and people from hospital also. They just let these people to stay, and after that it's safe and they travel, and after they travel they just left Thailand already, and then they just went to the next destination, which is Cambodia. So Phuket officer, they said that this one is been approved by a government to let these French tourists to come here, just to let them just, see and test and practice how it's going to be like. So that's why they allow people to come here. So if you have a private jet, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, and also like a few days ago, also like people in Phuket, they do like rehearsal. They do rehearsal, like do a test, practice how to do when they started to have a tourist. So a lot of local Phuket people, they just went to the airport and walk like a passenger. People just stand with like a signage, sign name, and then they just practice all the process what to do when we really started to have the tourists to come into this country. So it means that it will become true, but it probably not October. I almost speak Thai. October in Thai is ตุลาคม I don't mean to teach Thai right now, but whatever. So when they practice like this, it means that Thailand will really open, whether in Phuket or in Bangkok or any other destination, it will definitely open. And I still hope that it would happen within this year. You know why I'm quite confident? Because they need money. They need money, especially right now. A lot of Thai people lost a job. It's not just only tourism business, but every business people lost a job, and then people have need money support from the government. And I heard that it's more than 100% that government has to give support money to people who are unemployed. So this one is quite bad. And also I saw like a news, and it's just like a video clip of one gentleman. He was about to suicide. He just wanted the train to just crash him. So he stayed in the middle of the train tracks and just keep crying. I think he wanted suicide. So the train driver saw and then stopped, and then a motorbike taxi come to talk and ask for that guy to walk away from the train track. So I could feel like, oh my God, at the moment everybody are like getting upset, and so many things going on in Thailand, which is like make people just get crazy. You probably heard about, we have politics problem, protests, and also economy is getting bad. Politicians, they are changing. Many of them resign, this and that, things going on a lot in this country. So I will only focus to the tourism update. So this is only what I want to talk. So today I only tell you that, please wait. And this month is September, October, November, December. Okay, it will happen for sure. If it's not happen, I don't know. I'm so sorry about I don't do updating Travel Thailand for a few days. It's just because I had a comment about, my updating news. It keeps changing. Today I say this, another day I say that. It just like keep changing. So I just feel like when I know the new updating news, I just keep waiting and just like, a little bit, to be honest, a little bit like, I don't feel confident to tell you because I'm afraid it's going to change. But after a few days that I'm with myself, I feel like, this is not my decision. My job is just like, I should search for anything new and I just let you know. And then you can just decide like what you should do next. So please remember, this one is not me who changed it. The thing changed, it's just because of I don't want to say that word. I think you know about it, right? Things is going on is so messy in Thailand, just like, as I told you, like people catch COVID-19, but just only like one people last video. The new one, we got another one. And this one is quite interesting case because this one, he's a football player and he played for Buriram United, which is very famous Thai football league. And he's not Thai, he's from Uzbekistan. And then when he came here, he did a quarantine, and after quarantine, he just get to work, just being like a football player. But almost a month later, we found that he catch COVID-19. So right now, they have to investigate, what's going on. Did he catch COVID-19 in Thailand, or just because of he catch COVID-19 from another country, and then we couldn't find it until almost a month later. So we don't know what's going on. But it seems like, once when we started to have a new case, it seems like, wow, people are just focus to that kind of things, which is good. But in the same time, I can tell wow, Thai people can see how important they just give this one as a first priority. We have to make sure we don't have a problem, and we don't have big cases in Thailand outbreaking again. So it's good for controlling this kind of disease, but it's bad another way about economy, because a lot of people lost a job, and people say that tourism in Thailand, it could catch up probably another 4 years. For myself, I honestly have to say that I still have to look for a new job, or I can't wait for tourism as a first priority. I have to look for something else to do, unless you support me on the YouTube channel, and then if I can work and I can live with working for YouTube, I would love to do my best for doing this for everyone. So please don't forget to support me. Anyway, oh my God, I talk too much. Well, I hope that you get some little things more from my Updating Thailand. If you like it, please give me a thumb up. You're more than welcome to give a comment, what you think, you agree, you understand Thailand, or you don't understand. And then if you appreciate it with my information today, you feel like you want to support my channel, you can buy me a coffee and have a look information down here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe, because I still have many things about my country to share with you. Thank you so much for watching until the end. สวัสดีค่ะ